Hey Vern, well, might as well start off with what we're going to call the main display tank in my dining room. This is the 55. So this used to have my initial batch of discus with this very gravel and much of these accessories. So it became pretty clear that that wasn't going to work out. They didn't like it. They need that bare bottom. So this is now basically a community tank at this point. I don't know how well this is going to show up on this camera, but there's cardinals and there's black phantoms and there's raspberries and there's rainbows and there's a couple of angels and there's cory cats and loaches and glass cats and a bunch of stuff. So have a look at these sponge filters. I trust that that's more meeting with your approval. I got 2 of them going in here. And your favorite Eheim canister filter. They get a lot of oxygen. I'm still working on this tank. It's got issues. There have been deaths in this tank, as you know. Maybe now that I've got the bubbles coming out of the sponge filters a little better, and maybe if I take care of the canister a little better. Anyway, that is the main display tank. I was hoping to have this be a discus tank, a decorated discus tank, like they have in Big Al's. But this is pretty good for now. Anyway, that's the first one here. Well, let's at least see if this camera will do a better job of actually recording the fish. We can see what they actually look like. Here, this camera zooms if I'm not mistaken. There's a little one. That's the blue one that's grown a lot. And then I think you called that one a leopard. Oops. Holy reflection. And they're in the corner. Damn it. Freaking out as I walk. Like this, you know, I'm close to them, but when you walk by your tank, you're close to them too. They're like right in the damn corner. So there's what the light looks like. There's definitely light coming through. Is that not okay? Considering what we got going on here. So that's where I come in, and as soon as I come down there, in the corner, man. Come on, you guys. Jeez. I'm almost certain you're going to tell me this is as big as this little blue one is going to get. And I think you're going to tell me that because of the size of his eyes. Everybody else is over here. Come on, we got to get this glare out. They're so freaked out, man. He's got his fins right on the damn intake. Alright. the two small blues right there. I bet you're going to tell me, because of their eyes, that's as big as they're getting. You telling me those are Watleys? Sure they're not blue turquoise or some other fancy name? So we're going to go to my office. And let's just see what happens with the discus and the 75. I have not transferred Mango and the two blues yet, but let's just see what happens. So we can see them there. Oh, do they see me yet? Not yet. So here's what I've done for now, is I've added this lamp. It might look bright. It's just like a 7-watt CFL. See, I do have this tray here because, like, I sit here and I bother them, I'm sure. So I give them a little shield from me. But so away they go to the corner. So again, I have my overhead, and now I have this, and I mean it gets in behind there. I made sure that there's a couple of good 2-3 inches of glass for this light to actually shine through there. So I guess that's not enough. I do have a challenge with putting some sort of overhead light here. I'd have to mount something. I do have a light on top of the piano over here, on top of my little makeshift brine shrimp hatchery, and it's basically on all the time. That's kind of my night light and my daylight. Well, there they all are. Hey, look at those bubbles. Uneaten food. Get over there. So here's what used to be a really nice, actually, Tetra tank, but the current inhabitants, the Buenos Aires and the Red Colombians, they have chased everybody else out, pretty much. I mean, I got him. He's good anywhere, basically. He can take care of himself. A couple of swordtails, they seem to be unaffected by the Buenos Aires, but I tell you, those tetras are pretty aggressive against. There were the rainbows in there. But basically, a bunch of fish you saw in the dining room tank were in here. And now it's just basically the big tetras. And 4 neons, and bodias, and bottom feeders, and algae eaters. So this tank you saw off in the video, this is now on. There's a couple of algae eaters in here cleaning up. There's your sponge filters. This is going to be, hopefully, the future home of a soon-to-be adopted African cichlid, hence my discussion about African cichlids when we met today. So, just kind of turned it back on. I'm going to have to clean those sponges and give it a water test, make sure everything's okay before putting him in there. This tank here has basically got my glow light tetras, and I doubt you're going to be able to see them. And this, oh, it will let me zoom. Oh, you're going to see my cat. I have 1 algae eater and 9 glow light tetras in there. And surprisingly, they actually seem pretty happy. Oh, here's my cat. He's about 17. He loves these fish down here, I gotta tell you. And the algae eaters really get his attention. Anyway. Mango. Gosh, the light is just bizarre here. Getting like a yellow tinge. Let's see if we can get a nice shot of mango. He just ate. He's full. He should be full. He should be fat and full. Get over here. You shall be moved soon. Be with your brethren.